Hey guys, this is Owen Malul, the founder of Krav Maga Evolution. Today we're going to introduce you to our new Krav Maga system and show you how can you benefit and learn quicker and more efficient self-defense than ever before. So we're going to show you our next example of traditional self-defense, and now we're evolving it to try to make it better. So Leo, you're going to simply choke. Very classic choke from the front. Classic move. What happened here? Leo's choking me. One hand is releasing with a step backward. The other hand is striking. And then I go with a knee. Once again. Okay, so we still see a lot of people teaching this way. And once again, this was the way I personally learned from a very young age, practicing Krav Maga and self-defense, learning this specific technique. Now, let's analyze this specific technique against a choke from the front and see how can we make it better. So, when a person is choking you, you have to understand that instinctively, both of your hands will come towards his forearms. And this is happening not because you want, simply because this is the way people react. You're gonna put your hands and avoid oxygen to go through my windpipe. I'm simply gonna do that. And it doesn't matter if you're a black belt, if you trained for many, many years. I see it through the years with people who are trained and high levels of Krav Maga. They're being choked. This will be their first reactions. And we see it in simulations when I'm aware right now, you're gonna go and choke me from the front. I'm able to do this technique. But when I'm having my eyes closed and I have no idea what kind of a choke or what kind of attack you're going to perform, and suddenly you're choking me, whoa, there's this first reaction. And from there, okay, you can create a muscle memory to go and do this kind of defense. But the question is why to change your own reaction, your own natural reaction to something else? Because if your hands are already here, why not simply to go towards the thumbs, give a kick, give a knee. And yes, we know that this is a specific technique that we also see a lot, and there's nothing new here we're inventing or anything like that. But what we want to claim is, forget about this one. Why to go and release the hand with the choke with one hand when you also have the other hand choking? And what if he's a big guy attacking a woman? Is one hand by itself going to be enough? Not necessarily. Why to go against your instinct when you can use both of your hands? You're gonna feel much more confident using them right away kicking. Now, we're gonna take it one step forward. A lot of times, there's someone big against, someone who's maybe smaller. And this is what we claim self-defense is. Your attacker, always imagine, is gonna be bigger and stronger. So from here, you might try and you might use the concept of going explosive, but you might get into trouble. So from here we claim you always need a plan B. You're trying to do your best, you're losing oxygen, you're under stress, and boom, boom, boom. What happened? I dived into our defense against choke from the front with a push. So here we're basically making kind of a mixture. There's a new technique we're revealing to the world here, other than other ones that we actually created something new. But here, it's simply existing. The idea is just putting it into an idea that, first of all, reacting with one hand, in our opinion, is much less realistic, much less instinctive. Reacting with two hands could work, but if it doesn't work, you do need a plan B. Don't be stubborn, trying over and over again. Be strong, and you're using all the concepts of explosiveness. You need a plan B in life, and that will be our simple defense against a choke from the front with a push, simply performing it even without a push. Ooh. While rotating, breaking his choke with my elbow and performing, boom, my own attacks. So you might ask yourself, so if you can use this technique instead of the one with two hands and a kick, why not to do it right before? Because it actually works. If Leo's gonna choke and push, whoa, whoa, it's gonna work. If Leo's gonna choke without pushing, oh, it's gonna work. So why not simply performing it from the beginning? Okay, so yes, we do have a clear answer for that. And the reason is, once again, we look on reactions. This is going to be a reaction, okay? And the shortest technique and the shortest defense will be this. And that, if it works, perfect. One more thing. When you're from here, twisting, you also might get into a problem, boom. When you're gonna face a little bit your back, if he's pulling the hand. Different when he's pushing, I'm using his energy against him, whoa. And here, it's much more safe. So yes, in one hand, we do use it as a plan B, but we use it as a plan B because there is no other choice. You have to be able to breathe, okay? So if this has happened, you're not able to do it, and that happened, and even if he's going to attack me here, I'm going to try to do something. But at least I release his choke, I'm able to breathe, but not as our plan A. Only if you have no choice and you have to continue to work your plan B in order to release this choke, fight back in order to survive. Thank you guys for joining our Krav Maga class. You guys can stay tuned and check out our Facebook and YouTube page and learn more Krav Maga tips and lessons. Thank you.